What's up with it, YouTube? Welcome back. You know what I'm talking about? You know what it is. Back with another one. From the Umbrella Presents. The boy, Doo-Wop the Don. You know what I'm saying? Big Wop. Coming at you with another video. I got a lot of topics, man. I keep adding topics to the whiteboard. It's time to pump some of these Jones out. You know what I'm saying? I'll be thinking like, man, how do I want to go about it? You know, I've been starting to try to think about the content, but that ain't how I want my content to come out. I like my content to just be off the dome. You feel me? Off the cuff. Like, it's just more authentic. You know what I'm saying? And I hope y'all can hear and feel the authenticity. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want it to be all scripted and people think I'm making stuff up. Like, you know, I want it to come off the fly. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's more natural that way, more relatable that way, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So all I've been doing is writing down these topics. You know, I might be going through something throughout the day, not nothing crazy like, you know, emotionally, but like, you know, I might see an instance where, you know what, that's a teaching point. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And that's what these videos are supposed to be, teaching points. And I don't know everything, but this is just my perspective and my little bit of game that I can sprinkle on you, man. You understand me? You know, I'm starting to do a little bit better with the logos and starting to do better with the editing, and you know what I'm saying? I haven't made more beats, so some of these beats are going to get semi-repetitive. I'm trying to organize them, like, you know, WAP SPN going to have its own beat, and then, you know, Storytime going to have its own beat, and then, you know, the game going to have its own beat, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? We're going to figure it all out. It's going to get sorted until I get my, you know what I'm saying, my bearings, you know what I'm saying, my feet up underneath me, the wind under my wing, you understand me? But slowly but surely making progress, man, and I'm happy with what I'm doing. You know, I would like to be a little bit more consistent, a little bit more frequent with the videos, you know, but they coming. You know, the videos is coming, so don't even worry about that. You know, I'm about to continue to get better. You know, I was like, man, I really be wearing a lot of shades in real life, so I might have to start dropping the shades in the videos. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, without further ado, you know how we do. Start off with a little bit of game for you. What we gonna start off with? If you be watching my shows, you know what I'm about to start off with. What I'm gonna start off with? What's the first bit of game that we start off with? Player posse, player party. If you're a real player, then you know. And if you know, that was very player of you. Of course. Kicks of the day, fragrance of the day, book of the day. Holler at your boy. Starting off with Nike Vapor Max Fly Knit 3s. These Jones is tough. These like a black, but it got like this lime green with this little freaky little colorway on it, man. These is tough, dog. These is tough, and I really got a story time about these. Maybe I should. I'm gonna start the video off with a little story time. You know what I'm saying? So I used to work at Foot Locker. And when at Foot Locker, 3 times a year we get 50% off. You know, it's back to school, Christmas break, and then like around spring break. Then 3 times we get 50% off as employees. You know what I'm saying? So then they also give you like a little hold wall in the back where you can hold items for yourself. You know, if you don't want to buy them right now, but you don't want to leave them on the floor. You know what I'm saying? So you can go ahead and cop. So you feel me? I would buy stuff frequently. Like if I really wanted it, of course I'm gonna buy it. But some stuff I was like, shoot, I might as well wait till 50% off. And these Fly Knits, you feel me? These was $200 at the time. So, you know, these were shoes I was saving for 50% off. I probably got, how many shoes did I buy? I think I got 6 pairs of these. I got the all black, the all white, the black and white, these, a purple pair, and then like some like, I don't even know what they were. They weren't even Fly Knit. They were like a different material. They was like PlayStation colors. Like, man, it was crazy. Eventually y'all gonna see them. You feel me? Because, you know, I gotta go through all the shoes. So anyway, I put all of them on the wall. They was 200, so I was like, ooh, if I put them on the wall, I'll get them for 100, right? And mind you, we had like a certain amount of money limit that we could spend. So a lot of times I'll be using other people's discount if I could. But I bought stuff throughout the year, so it wasn't like I was strictly using the 50% because there's only so much you could hold at one time. So but I used to have this manager, right? And bro was cool, but sometimes he would do a little funny shit. He'll if a customer wanted a shoe and it was on your whole wall, he might take it off the whole wall and sell it to the customer. I particularly wasn't feeling that, but he said a lot of times people have stuff on their whole wall and won't buy it. So that was his reasoning for doing that to some people. So when he told me that he'd be doing that, I told him like, hey bro, if that ever happens and the customer want a shoe that's on my wall because that's the last one, let me know so I could tell you if I plan on buying it, you feel me, or if that might be something that I don't care about losing, you feel me. But these right here, every day I went to work, there was a display shoe, right? And I was like, oh yeah, I can't wait to buy these. Like, I want to buy these now, but I might as well wait till 50% off. You feel me? There's no point in me rushing. You feel me? I got plenty of shoes. I don't gotta, you feel me? I don't gotta rush. This is when I first started working there. So I had already had a gang of shoes, so I wasn't really tripping. But I really wanted these. You feel me? Out of all the Flyknit pairs that I had, I really wanted these. So, to me, I'm like, all right, as soon as 50% hit, I'm coming through, finna cop, guaranteed. Everybody know I'm copping. You feel me? It's going down. Like a week before Christmas, before we got our Christmas discount, because the Christmas discount came like the beginning of December. So this is like Thanksgiving or something. Yes, it was. It was around like Black Friday sales, like around that time. I come in and I think I was adding something to my wall, maybe like a t-shirt or something. You feel me? Something small I was adding to the wall that I just wasn't buying at that moment, or I just wasn't buying at the beginning of my shift. I probably was buying at the end of my shift, so I just put it in the back real quick. And then because our regular discount is 30%. So, then I look, I'm like, my stack looking kind of funny right now. Like, I ain't got all my shit right here. And this is the only, I wanted these so bad, I got a 9.5 because I wear a 10. But I wanted these so bad, I got a 9.5 because that was the only size that we had. You feel me? The closest to my size. So I just went ahead and, you feel me, copped them anyway because they was tough. You feel me? And I was like, damn. So now I'm getting kind of mad. And there was a girl back there. So I looked at her. I said, hey, you see anybody take anything off my wall? She was like, no. I was like, all right, bet. So I go out to the floor. Now I'm steaming hot, right? I'm pacing back and forth in the very entrance, right? I'm pacing back and forth, hot. People coming in, they looking at me, they know I'm mad. You feel me? And I don't even care. Like, you feel me? Mind you, this is I've probably left the Bay like maybe a year before this happened. So I'm still on bullshit. You feel me? Not being professional, none of that. I didn't give a shit. I'm like, nigga, somebody sold my shoes. Somebody took my shoe off my wall and they better not have sold it, right? So now I'm hot. Then my main manager, I think he realized what happened. So he just went to the back. You feel me? He didn't even say nothing. And he had my assistant manager come ask me, am I okay? She asked me, all right. I just looked at her and she's super tiny. You feel me? So I looked at her, I was like, I didn't even say that, I just kept pacing. Then she walked off. Then customers coming in, but they're not talking to me because they could see like, oh yeah, don't talk to bro, he tripping. She comes back and is like, is everything okay? And I was like, hey, because I'm trying to calm down before I ask about it because I don't want to start asking and then erupting. You feel me? I had to chill. So I asked her, I'm like, did you take, no, I asked one of the homies I was cool with there. I was like, hey, did you take my shoes off my wall? He was like, nah. I'm like, did you see anybody do it? He was like, nah. I'm like, all right, bet. So now I'm talking about, man, I'm pacing back and forth in the mall. I mean, in the store, like rubbing my hands. Like, I'm really trying to calm down because I want to ask. I want to figure out what happened, but I know I'm finna explode. You feel me? Just because I felt disrespected. Like, I specifically asked, if you gonna do something like that, just holler at me. You feel me? Because I might not be tripping off certain stuff. Then I could go. But certain stuff, I might be like, nah, I need that. I'm paying for that. I'm just waiting for the 50. Or if you want me to buy it now, I'll buy it now. But I need them. You feel me? And, I always respect everybody, man. I respect everybody. I'm very polite, you know what I'm saying? I'm very well mannered, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if somebody disrespects me, I take that very personal, you know what I'm saying? I actually get upset because I go out of my way to be polite and I go out of my way to be a gentleman You know what I'm saying? And I go out of my way to respect everybody. So if you disrespect me now, I feel like, all right, bro, like, I really don't have to be like this. I really could be, you feel me, a dirtbag, but I'm trying to be cool. You feel me? So that's why I was so upset. And I already told bro, we had this conversation before. So I'm like, okay, I hope it's not him. So she come back and I tell her like, hey, somebody took the shoes off my wall and I'm finna go up. And she was like, I saw, bro, the manager name. So I saw him do it, but I don't know if the customer bought him or not. Now I'm steaming. I'm like, all right. So I'm like, hold on, let me chill. The only person I know I could call that, like, if I heard them say something I'll take into consideration, you feel me, while blacked out, is my mama. So I'll pick up my phone like, hey man, I feel like bro will do woo. She's like, oh, you gotta stop tripping, this and that. Like, you feel me? You don't want to go to jail, I'm like, all right, you feel me? I hang up. It didn't work. I'm still hot. So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm like, fuck it, I'm finna go back there. I walk to the back. Mind you, I've been in the store like 30 minutes now. I'll start walking to the back because bro's back there. I'm finna lose it. Bro comes out with the box of shoes. And he was like, oh man, he just starts explaining himself off rip. Oh man, I'm sorry, man. I didn't sell them. No, I didn't give them. The customer didn't want them. I wasn't. I was like, bruh. I like, bruh, come holler at me. So we go to the back and I basically go up. I go up like, bruh, don't ever do that again. Don't touch none of my shit. If it's on there, nigga, don't touch my shit. You feel me? I don't touch none of your shit. We got a wall for us to let us hold shit. Don't touch my shit. I'm losing it. I'm going bad, bruh. I'm tripping. You feel me? And after that, me and bro wasn't cool. Like, he would try to talk to me and shit. Like, you know, he's a manager, and he was like, he was square. So you feel me? He wasn't like he was trying to be cool. And I just was like, bro, don't talk to me, bro. I see you disrespectful, bro. If you're a disrespectful person, I want nothing to do with you. You feel me? Because I know not only are you going to make me mad, but you're going to make other people mad. And you're going to have bad energy, bad vibes. You're going to have bad relationships. I don't want to be around you if you're a disrespectful person. You feel me? Because that just causes problems. You feel me? So, you know, after that, I was just like, all right, bro. Like, I'm cool off you, dog. Like, you feel me? I barely talked to bro after that. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't the manager long after that because... I'm gonna say it because I ain't saying no names. My assistant manager was trying to get bro up out of there. She didn't like bro. She wanted it to be her store. And long story short, she found a way to get bro up out of there. So he wasn't the manager that long after that. He probably was a manager for maybe, I don't know. I can't even guess because I'm bad with time. Like, I might say this happened 2 years ago and it happened 6 years ago. I don't even be knowing. Probably having to really think about the times to figure out when something happened. So I wouldn't even be able to accurately say how long bro was around. But yeah, man, that's the story about these Jones right here, though, bro. These is tough. You see that? These tough, bro. But I was doing a little too much immature. You know what I'm saying? Acting boosie, bro. I didn't have to do all that. You know what I'm saying? But I did have to do all that. He got me fucked up. But that's a story telling about my fly knit 3. You know what I'm saying? That boy Wop be tripping. You understand me? That's part of why I can't be famous, because I don't want people like running up on me and be like, oh my gosh. I'll be like, hey, bro, my first instinct would be something brazy instead of like, oh man, what's happening? You know, like that kind of thing. Like you feel me? I'm not a friendly person to people I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't trust everybody. You feel me? I'm definitely not finna trust you off rip. So I gotta see how you move, get to know you a little bit, see how you know what I'm saying, treat other people before I'm willing to want to get to know you. Before I'm willing to want to have a conversation with you. Because I don't want to talk to dirtbags. I don't want to talk to disrespectful people. I don't want to talk to mean, ill-willed people. I don't want to deal with you. I really don't. So I want to make sure you're not that first before I even interact with you, because I don't want none of that rubbing off on me. You understand me? We keep it real player around here. That's not very player of you to be like that. So if you're not like that, then we could be cool. But if you like that, nah, man, you got to stay far back from me, man, because I might mess around and shock you all in yo, you feel me? But anyway, non-violence. We turn a new leaf. You know what I'm saying? Holler at your boy. My bad, man. You feel me? I just want to let y'all know. You feel me? That's the story behind the shoes. I thought it was funny. I thought maybe y'all laugh or something. Fragrance of the day: John Veritas Dark Rebel. Yeah, John Veritas Dark Rebel. John Veritas has a limited line of fragrances, from what I understand. You feel me? He has this black one, he has a blue one, and he has a white one that I know about. He might have some other fragrances, but those are the ones that I know, and I think it's just those. You feel me? And I think some of them discontinued, not because of lack of quality or anything, but I think it's some bullshit going on. You know, they was on his head or something. I don't know. I got the other flavor. We'll talk about that too. It's a Nick Jonas collab. I forgot what it's called, but I got that. But this right here, this is definitely a hit or miss fragrance. I love it. You feel me? When people that like it, they love it. But people that don't like it, they hate it. So this one of the ones that's like, I feel like a pirate would wear this. It's like a real spicy fragrance. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of like rum or something like that. Like I said, a pirate on a ship. You feel me? Yeah, man. Good fragrance to me. I like it. It's more of a night fragrance, a cold time, wintertime fragrance. You know what I'm saying? Because it is so spicy and it's pretty potent. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty loud. It lasts pretty long. I usually get Eau de Parfum of everything. So because I know it lasts longer. This is actually Eau de Toilette, which is the one under Eau de Parfum. So it's not as potent as far as the concentration of fragrance, but this right here is a hitter. It definitely is potent. So, use it at your own risk. You know what I'm saying? Because either ladies love it or hate it. So it's one of them ones you gotta be very selective about where you wear it. And when your girl says she don't like it, she means she hates it. But if your girl says she like it, she love it. You know what I'm saying? So John Veritas, Dark Rebel. Shout out to John Veritas. Book of the day: The 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing. Now, I showed y'all the 22 Immutable Laws of Branding before. This is a different book by a different author, and it has similar qualities, and it has a similar message. Now, this one's about marketing, which is promotion, but branding is also similar, but as far because the brand, to be branding, you have to be marketing the brand. But marketing, this is marketing in general, about strategies and tactics and what works, what doesn't work, anecdotes about other strategies that have been used previously. So go ahead and pick this up, for people trying to, start their own LLC, start their own businesses, or who's a business major and want to get into marketing, or, has anything to promote. Go ahead and get this book. Now, I know I did a long story time. Usually I do this stuff after I do the player production. You know what I'm saying? The player shit. But all right, we're here. But today, the topic is be polite. Y'all probably like, well, you just went over here and had a whole spiel about how you was doing too much about this and that at your job, being unprofessional, being angry. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't mean I'm not very polite, because I'm very polite. Being polite has to do with saying please and thank you. And respecting other people's space and respecting other people's presence. And what I mean by that is, it's very polite as a man of any age, when you see a woman of any age, to hold the door for her. That's just polite. That's being a gentleman. It's polite if you're sitting down and there's a woman standing to get up and give her your seat. That's very polite. It's being a gentleman. It's very player of you. You don't have to do these things, but please and thank you are non-negotiables. Please and thank you are the cornerstone of being polite. If you're asking something of someone, if you need somebody to do something for you, please is very much necessary in your sentence as you request it. Regardless of your status, regardless of your stature, regardless of who the request or statement is going to, please should be in there. Because it's the polite thing to do. Can you please blah blah blah? Can you blah 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 please? Do you mind blah 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 please? Can you do me a favor and blah 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 please? That's how you ask a question. That's how you make a request, politely. As a manager, if I was a manager, that's how I would talk to my employees. I know you come here to work. I know you got to do what I say. But does that mean that I take advantage of that? No. Hey man, can you do me a favor in X, Y, and Z, which is your job, please? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I need you to blah blah blah, please. Thank you. Would you mind X, Y, and Z, please? Thank you. As a manager, that's how you should speak to people that are under you, that you're in charge of, because it makes them respect you more. It makes them want to do whatever the task is more. You know what I'm saying? When you going around, hey, go do this. Hey, I need you to do that. Sure, they have to listen to you. So, sure, they're most likely going to do it. But are they going to do it in good spirits? Most likely not. Some people it doesn't bother them. Some people it does. I'm the type of person that makes a difference to me. If somebody comes to me and says, can you and please, I'm way more likely to do it. If you ask me the wrong way, I don't care who you are, I'm going to be like, what? I'll say no. You know what I'm saying? Just off of the strength of, I don't appreciate how you talking to me. You know what I'm saying? And in my head, it's like, bro, I could act something crazy if I really wanted to. So like, please don't come at me like that. Because I don't care about this job. Not that much. Not for somebody to be disrespecting me. Not for somebody to think they finna become bossing me around. You know what I'm saying? Even family. As a father, when I become one, I ain't one now. But I would like to think that's how I would request things for my children. Hey, can you do me a favor and blah blah blah, please? Hey, can you do this, please? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't hurt to say that. Now, I think I'm so on that because if you disrespect me after I'm acting like that, then it gives me the reason to go crazy after. Now I get to break my foot off in your ass because I was being very polite. I was being very respectful, and you just shitted on that. Well, now I'm about to slap the shit out of you. You feel me? Now I'm finna get off on you. You know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to be cool. You know what I'm saying? Put us on the even playing field, even though we're not. Because I could, you feel me? Look, man, in the real world, power is the only thing that rules. Power is what rules. Just think about it. Back in the day before we had all this voting and all this legislature and all this, bro, the strongest man was the king. The man who could take over was the king. It wasn't the guy who was the smartest and who could finesse. No. You know why? Because the strong man who be smashing shit can come over here and cut bro head off, and now he's in charge. Power rules the world. You know why everybody's scared of America? Scared. I'm gonna use that term loosely, but you know why everybody watch how they move in America against America? Because America is not afraid to hit that button and start bombing shit. You know why people scared of Russia? Because they know Russia's not scared to hit that button and start bombing shit. You know why people scared of little tiny ass North Korea? Because they know that boy Kim Jong-un will bomb your shit. That's why. They're not scared of nobody who, you feel me? What did Theodore Roosevelt say? Talk softly, but carry a big stick. Talk softly, but carry a big stick. Or walk softly and carry a big stick. One of the two. That means, hey man, come in with respect. Come in humbly. Come in politely. But if somebody get out of hand, hit them with that big stick. You know what I'm saying? And usually people who are powerful are polite because they understand their power most of the time. I used to box, and that's when I started to have more control over my anger. And the reason why is, man, when I boxed, I had hands, but when I got in a boxing ring, it was totally different. You know what I'm saying? There was times I was getting my ass whooped, and I'll tell stories about that. You know what I'm saying? But it humbled me and said, man, there's people out here who could really do something to you. And the more training I got, I realized that I could really do something to somebody else. So, why would I act like that? With great power comes great responsibility. And, with that power I was gaining, it made me more humble. It made me more appreciative. It made me more, it made me realize that, okay, I can't just be walking around going crazy. I need to avoid the confrontation. That's what karate is about. Self-defense. You know, they could snap your arm, but they're taught first to only defend themselves. We're not walking around just putting hands and feet on people. We do this to defend ourselves, and we try our best to avoid a fight because we know how dangerous it can get based on what we know, and based on the fact that we don't know what this person knows, and they might know something too. So this could get really, really dangerous really fast. So let's avoid that by being polite and respecting each other. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, as a manager, be polite to the people that you're above. As a parent, be polite to your kids. You know, now if they ain't listening, hey, do your thing. You know, you spared a rod, you rodding a child. We ain't going for that. We're not tolerating no disrespect. But, you know, it keeps people on your side when you're a polite person. Because if you do end up going off, then the first thing people are going to think is, man, you must have did something to him. That's what people always say. You must have did something to him. Because he's very polite, very respectful, and he's not even worried about nobody else. He's not even bothered with other people. So for him to go off on you like that, what did you do? And that's how you want people to assess your situations. You know, if you're leading with politeness and respect, then most likely it's going to be on your side. You know, I don't believe in bullying. You know what I'm saying? I think that's some punk ass shit. You know, they're not polite. They're not respectful. And you know, they do shit over people who they think they can get over on. And when you do that enough, sometimes you find somebody who's like, oh, that's what you want? Okay. Let me interject myself in here and let me see if you'll do that to me. And then you end up with an ass whooping. Or worse. You know what I'm saying? You know, you think you tough and walking around tough everywhere. You might run into somebody who gonna test your gangster. And that might not turn out so good for you. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're like that or you're not. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be thinking everybody's soft. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be in your best interest to be polite. If we did that, it would be so much less altercations going on in the world. Because we're leading with politeness. We're leading with compassion. You know what I'm saying? We're leading with respect. A lot of things happen because of disrespect, because of being impolite. You know what I'm saying? When you're going into a place to spend your money, be polite to the people that are working there. You know, I hate when people go in places and think that because you're going into this place, this person owes you something. Bro, that person is there to get a check. They are not the owner. They do not care about you or what you got going on. So, no, you don't go somewhere and be like, well, I demand this kind of service. Nigga, who are you? We don't care who you are. I know I don't. You know what I'm saying? In the customer service jobs that I've been in, you know what I'm saying? The people that get the best service out of me are the people that come in and gracefully, hi, how are you? Oh, I'm good. How are you? You know what I'm saying? Can you blah, blah, blah? Please. Thank you. Those are the people I have no issues serving. Those are the people I'm happy to help. And I'm going to actually do more because I appreciate you walking around with that kind of presence. You know, the people who I don't like helping, rude ass motherfuckers. Entitled ass motherfuckers. Them the ones I don't want to help. Them the ones I'm damn near gonna stop fucking. I'm damn near gonna turn around and have somebody else help because I'm not even gonna deal with you. Because number one, I already don't want to be at a job working. I'm sorry. That's just not. You feel me? Like y'all already know how I came up. I ain't into that. So number one, motherfuckers lucky I'm even here anyway. That you can even ask me to do something. But beyond that, you finna come in here with an attitude. You finna come in here like I owe you something. Are you stupid? Man, you crazy. You know, the way I act and the way I am, when I go into restaurants, people remember me because of how polite I am and how appreciative I am of their service and how understanding I am of, hey, this person does not have to be here. You know what I'm saying? This establishment does not have to be here. This establishment is not here for me. This establishment is here to make money, first of all. You know what I'm saying? And they're here to service people who are, number one, capable of paying the price for the service, and number two, respect the business enough to come in respectfully. You know, they be having them signs, we have the right to refuse service in front of a lot of places because they do. They can kick you out. You go to a restaurant, start acting crazy, lady, we don't have to serve you no food here. You can get up and get out. Go cook your own food. You know what I'm saying? You coming in to Let's say you go on a Verizon because your bill is high. Bro, you act like the person that you're talking to right now is the one who physically typed in the number and said, I'm charging you this. They ain't charge you nothing. They just work here. They are not responsible for what you got going on. Okay? You come into a store and you bought something and it's broken. You come back in and smash like, oh, I want this, I want that. I'm not the one who broke your shit. And if I sold you something broken, I'm not the one who made it. It was in a box. It got shipped here. You feel me? Like, damn, my last name ain't the name on the fucking sign. Y'all niggas be tripping, man. Be polite, man. Be polite. Respect each other, man. That's not very player of you to not be polite. I'm telling you, the ladies really appreciate polite. Polite don't mean you was a sucker. You feel me? You can look at somebody's eyes and tell what they on. You feel me? But the ladies really do appreciate a polite gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that knows how to act when they go places. You know what I'm saying? When you treat the janitor with the same respect that you treat the CEO. That's how you should move everywhere. You know what I'm saying? No one person is above another. You know, you don't go in that mindset like, oh, you're just a server. That's rude as hell. Oh, you're just a chef. That's rude as hell. Oh, you're just a teller. That's hella rude. You're just. Nobody is just. You know what I'm saying? So, man, erase all of that, man. Come with some politeness, man. That's very player of you to be polite, man. It's very player to say please and thank you, man. You get a lot further with it, man. You know, when you want to act like shit, you catch flies. You know what I'm saying? Flies go to shit. You get bees with honey. You know what I'm saying? You catch a lot more bees when you come with the honey. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about the BZs. You dig? You know what I'm talking about? I'm retired. I'm retired. I'm just a chill guy. I'm retired. You understand me? But when I was in my heyday, you understand me? Man, I was catching a bunch of bees with the honey. You know what I'm saying? You know? And like I said, I got a lot of stories about me being a firecracker and tripping off. But people know my character and they know I'm not just doing this random. I'm not no bully. I'm far from it. You feel me? I'm the type when I see somebody on some bullshit now, I want to be like, bro, what you on, bro? What you mean? Do that to me, bro. Exactly. You're not going to do that. Chill out. You're not like that. And I'm not saying I'm like that. You feel me? But I always feel like the good guy wins. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you come on a positive note and you're on the side of good and you're coming with good intentions, things just work out for you. You know, that's just my lived experience. Things work out for you. You're protected. You know what I'm saying? Things will move and shake on your behalf because you're coming pure. You know what I'm saying? That's what being player is all about, man. Being pure. You know what I'm saying? Being humble, being respectful, being polite. Those things get you far. You know what I'm saying? You go to a restaurant, someone might give you a little extra on your plate. You know what I'm saying? It's been times, you know what I'm saying? You could just be polite somewhere. Somebody will pay for your stuff. Will pay for your stuff. It's been times I done been somewhere and somebody has been so nice and this, and I'm like, man, don't worry, but I got you. You feel me? Just because I like your attitude. You know what I'm saying? It be little stuff. It ain't nothing major. You know what I'm saying? It might just be, you know, we had an ice cream parlor and I'll buy your ice cream, or you know, you at a Starbucks, somebody will buy your coffee. You know, you go somewhere and you know, or at work, you act a certain kind of way and the customer comes back with an appreciation like, oh man, you were so nice to me. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? Things like that happen for people who are pure, polite, respectful, humble. You know what I'm saying? Be polite, man. Say please and thank you, man. You know what I'm saying? You should be raising your kids to say please and thank you for everything. Because nobody owes anybody anything. Well, parents owe kids. I believe parents owe their children. You had them, so it's up to you. And you owe them everything because you decided for them to be here. Your actions brought them here, so you owe them everything. That's just my opinion. But other than that, don't nobody owe you nothing, man. So don't walk around with your chest puffed out like somebody owe you something. You know what I mean? Come with some grace, man. Come be polite. Say please and say thank you. It doesn't hurt. It only helps. You know what I'm saying? You can't get into it with somebody by saying please or thank you. it's almost impossible unless you just run into a straight asshole. Then yeah, maybe, you know, they got something else going on, but it ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? Being respectful gets you a long way. Doors open for you when you're respectful. People want to be around you when you're like that. People don't want to be around people who are disrespectful. People don't want to be around people who are, you know what I'm saying, assholes. People don't want to be around that kind of like jerks. People don't want to be around that. You know what I'm saying? Please and thank you. I promise you will take you a long way. You know, and you know, I know I told that story in the beginning, so it's kind of ironic that that was a topic that I wanted to talk about. It just so happened that those were the shoes I decided to show for today. It kind of matched the shirt that I'm wearing. You know, even though I didn't wear that today, I worked out in some other colors earlier, and I took a shower and got ready. That's just what I put on. But you know, I actually got this shirt to match them shoes, so that's why I wore this. I mean, that's why I picked them shoes. But you know, again, if you know my character, then again, it was for a reason. You know, whether that reason was something to you, I felt disrespected, so that's how I took it. You know, but if bro would have been being polite and respected me and said, "Hey, bro, I need to da-da-da," it would have been fine. I would have dealt with it when I got there, or we wouldn't have had that kind of altercation. You know, but you know, it was the disregard for me that I didn't like. And when you say please and thank you, that means you are putting somebody's, you know, you're putting somebody's feelings in front of it. You're regarding them. You're saying, hey, you matter. I want to respect you. Can you please do this? Even if there's somebody that has to listen to you, that's what you got to get in your head. Even if it's somebody that has to listen to you for one reason or another, please and thank you go a long way. It makes people want to do more for you. Because without it, sometimes it makes people not want to do for you. Sometimes you'll get cut short. Sometimes you'll get put to the side for in place of somebody who did say please and thank you. People who say please and thank you are more memorable. You're going to remember that person next time. But they're going to remember you next time. And you're going to get better service. Trust me, I'm telling you. You know, everywhere I go, I come with that energy. And you can tell a lot of people don't, because a lot of people appreciate that. And they remember me. They're like, oh, man, how you doing? We have deeper conversation just off of me saying, oh, man, can you do this for me? Thank you, please. Please, thank you. At a store, I'm going to a store. Hey, can I have a lighter, please? Thank you. You know, I go to In-N-Out all the time. They're like, hey, how you doing? I'm good. How are you? Boom. What can I get started for you? Can I have a number one, please? Yeah, sure. Would you like onions with that? Yes, please. Anything else? Yeah, can I have a large drink instead of a regular, please? Okay, da-da-da. Anything else? No, that'll be all. Thank you. Okay, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da. Your total is this. Thank you. They're sitting there like, man, this is a very great interaction. That's a great interaction. That's a great impression that you're leaving on somebody. Yes, I say, and on everything, that's how I talk to anybody. When I go to a restaurant, can I get you something to drink? Can I have a water, please? Oh, can I have a lemon too, please? Thank you. Please and thank you after every single thing. That don't bother me. That's so embedded in me. I just do it off everything. I'm telling you, everywhere I go. Even when I'm walking into an establishment where they're there to serve me, it's a please and a thank you. Even though I know you're going to do it even if I don't. What can I get for you, number one? Would you like onions? Yes. Anything else? Large drink instead of regular. That sounds way different than, can I have a number one, please? Yeah, can I have a large drink instead of regular, please? Thank you. That sounds way more player, man. That sounds way more player. And if you don't see it, you're asleep. You need to do your research on player shit, on everything. You know nothing about being player if that don't sound more player to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you. You know, that will get you a lot farther. That will get you a lot farther in life. It'll get you a lot more relationships. It'll get you a lot more perks. You know, hey man, shoot, I'll throw this in there for you. Or hey man, I got this for you. Hey man, I put some extra da-da-da in there. Oh man, thank you man, I appreciate it. You know, I go to this one place, they do New York slices. And just because I'm polite, they throwing me extra slices, bro. I go in there, I get one slice. I come out with two every time. You got to pay for the ranch. They give me double ranch every time because I get the same thing every time. Can I get extra ranch? I don't even got to ask, can I get extra ranch? They tell you, and I put extra ranch in the bag for you. Oh, man, thank you. I really appreciate it. You know, they be doing that so much now. I be feeling like I got to tip them. So now they know that, man, I come in there like that's the relationship that I build with places, man. Everywhere I go, you know, it's always polite to tip places that I only tip if it's good service. I'm not tipping everywhere just because. I'll tip if it's good service. And those are places that I frequent. Places that have polite workers. People that are polite and treat me nicely. I'm going back and I'm tipping. I'm about to be a frequent customer. I'm gonna be the one keeping the lights on because I'm gonna be here. And then now, boom, we got this relationship. Boom, now I'm getting extra. Now I'm trying to tell you, be polite, man. You can't go wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to drag it on because there's going to be other instances where I tell story times, and there's going to be times I'm going to have to tell you to be polite, you know what I'm saying, or what polite got for me. But, you know, I made this a little longer than I'd be trying. I'm trying to keep it like 35 minutes or less because I know some people don't want to watch these long videos, but it is what it is. That long story, that story time knocks some minutes on here, so my apologies if you're not feeling it, but you know, learn how to say sorry, man. That's gonna be a different video, man. Learn how to say sorry, man. There's nothing wrong with it, man. If you're wrong, you're wrong. You ain't gotta be right all the time. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be right all the time, but that's another topic for another day. It's your boy Doo-Wop. You know what I'm saying? This is from the Umbrella, man. Oh, hit the like button, subscribe, and get in the comments down below. I guess I gotta start saying that, man. I've been doing my research, and people like, you know, you gotta tell people to hit the like button or they might not. You know, if you made it this far, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for making it this far with me. You know what I'm saying? I hope you learned something from this. I hope you watch some of my other videos. I hope you hit the like button. Hope you hit the subscribe, and I hope you comment down below. You understand me? It's your boy Doo-Wop. You know what I'm saying? Back with another one. The boy Wapo. And we out of here, man. Stay up.